rise if you are able. If you are able, please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command, car ton bras s'est porté les billes, il s'est porté la croix. Ton histoire est une épopée des plus brillants exploits. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Please be seated. Welcome, graduands and family and friends and honored guests to the 126th Convocation of the University of Waterloo. My name is Jim Rush, and it's my honor to serve as the Vice President, Academic, and Provost of the University. Thank you to Julianne DeRoche, our anthem singer. Today I have the privilege of welcoming you to campus to participate in this ceremony. It's a ceremony that celebrates the accomplishments of our soon-to-be graduates and their connection to the University of Waterloo. Today's celebration is based on tradition. The Haudenosaunee peoples also have a rich and vibrant culture that embraces knowledge sharing. As such, it is important to reflect and acknowledge that the University of Waterloo's campuses in Waterloo, Kitchener, and Cambridge are situated on the Haldimand Tract, land 6 miles on each side of the Grand River, granted to the Haudenosaunee of 6 nations. The land inside and surrounding the Haldeman Tract, including our Stratford campus, is the traditional territory of the Attawandaron, Anishinaabe, and Haudenosaunee. I also acknowledge and recognize this area is now home to many diverse First Nation, Inuit, and Métis groups. Waterloo has a rich history. Our founders sought to build a university that could tackle some of the world's most daunting challenges. Today, we see that vision has become a reality. Our founders believed higher education could be done differently. This institution has a legacy of academic excellence rooted in research, entrepreneurship, and a distinct habit of breaking from tradition. At the University of Waterloo, we pride ourselves on identifying and solving big, complex challenges facing our world. As the world continues to face multiple challenges, each of you are among the future leaders and change makers who can help build a better future for humanity and for our planet. I would like to note a new addition to this year's ceremonies. I'm honored to welcome an Eagle staff at our ceremony. The Eagle staff was presented to the institution in a special ceremony this spring. It is an important element of the Indigenous relationship to Mother Earth and those that have protected it. The staff reflects the wisdom, strength, and honor that those that carry it in representation of nations across Turtle Island. At this time, it is my pleasure to welcome the Cedar Hill Singers and Mayangan Henry, Indigenous Knowledge Keeper. Elder Henry, I would like to extend a special thank you to you for helping to enrich these ceremonies.
At this time, I'd like to say Chimigwech to Cedar Hill Singers for bringing the voice of our Mother Earth to your ceremony today. They say the drum, when it sounds, it alerts all present and all in the world, the birds and hawks and rabbits and deer will hear the drum. And they'll know that there's something special about to happen. And we call them today because this celebration is for all of us, even the animals that live among us. So today it's a great celebration. We've been able to participate in your ceremony this year for the first time with our Eagle staff. Just an honor to be able to bring this on stage. But you know, I noticed over the last little while, the university that you've chosen to attend has made a huge contribution and commitment to reconciliation. They understand the past. They understand that there wasn't pleasantries that we had to live through by the residential schools that you now know about, the 60s scoop and the many murdered and missing women in this country. But we know that the future is stronger if we work together. And I'm proud of the leadership of the University of Waterloo for making such a big commitment so that we can all live in a place that we're proud of. With that said, we're happy to be with you today on your day of celebration, and it's an honor to spend this time with you. Miigwech, everybody.
Graduates, family and friends, Provost Rush, Dean Wells, honored guests, faculty, and staff. As President and Vice Chancellor of the University of Waterloo, I'm honored to join you in celebrating the tremendous accomplishments of our soon-to-be graduates. Thank you, Mayengan. Your words serve an important role in the reconciliation process and have truly left an impact on our graduates, our guests, and our university. As the Provost said, the ceremony is steeped in tradition, but traditions change over time. The Eagle staff joins the mace. My ceremonial robes now include Indigenous beading, and the honor song starts our proceedings alongside of O Canada. Graduates, today recognizes a special achievement. You're about to graduate from an exceptional university. We know how hard you have worked and in very unusual circumstances in these past few years. We applaud your efforts and achievements. Today, as you cross the stage, you shift from student to alumni. Waterloo alumni make up a global community of influential professionals, entrepreneurs, artists, community builders, researchers, and international leaders. You now stand shoulder to shoulder with them. You've worked exceptionally hard, and by the looks of this full audience, you've had some help along the way. Welcome, friends, family, and supporters. Your support has been integral to our student success, and I thank you for being here today to support our graduates on their special day. As demanding as the academic journey is for students, at times I imagine it is just as challenging for you. Congratulations to all on reaching the finishing lines. Graduates, I encourage you to rise up and turn around to face our audience and find your loved ones and supporters out there. Up, up, up. Give them a wave. Please be seated. Today's ceremony is one that all of Canada can take part in. We're living in an incredibly complex world where many fundamental changes are occurring at the same time. Climate change and the energy transition, rapid and profound technological change, increasing income inequality, polarization, pandemics. Together, these forces present both difficult challenges and great opportunities. They will require strong leadership to navigate. This university was established in extraordinary times, and as a result, it continues to be a place that nourishes the values and characters that make up extraordinary leaders. Waterloo is a special institution encompassing a community of students and graduates who are more prepared for change and a shifting future than many others in the world. Being an exceptional leader isn't defined solely by what you do, but by how you do it. A leader's ability to challenge orthodoxies, overcome obstacles, listen, and adapt are crucial to succeeding, especially in our complex world. As Waterloo alumni, you've learned many of these skills in your courses and in your interactions on campus with peers and faculty. I'm inspired by the breadth of accomplishments of Waterloo alumni. They're leaders across sectors from business, technology, academia, culture, and sport. Regardless of their expertise, they bring Waterloo values and character to their roles. Individuals, just as Forbes' Top 30 Under 30 winner, Kaylee Dale, whose environmental services company is making food packaging more sustainable, or Richard Yim, whose company is working to rid the world of landmines. These are just two of the extraordinary Waterloo alumni who are making a difference. Our world needs more of the expertise, passion, and unique skills of Waterloo graduates. I encourage you to use your gifts and skills learned here at Waterloo and your newfound networks to make your communities, this country, and our world a better place. This is what alumni of our university do. This is who you are. You're curious, you're bold, and you are leaders. You have spent years at Waterloo learning and preparing for the next stage of your lives. Your University of Waterloo education has prepared you to be lifelong learners and leaders, ready and willing to embrace change, no matter the disruptive forces at our doorstep. Today, we not only celebrate the time and effort that it took for you to be here, we celebrate you and those who supported you. We also celebrate the future innovations you will create. As we applaud your accomplishments today and you move into the next phases of your lives, know that you are a unique and important member of the University of Waterloo community. The university staff, your faculty, and myself are proud of you. We want to remain connected and support you any way we can. I hope you continue to benefit from being part of the University of Waterloo community through its resources, its reach, and most importantly, from the relationships you have built here. Congratulations. I look forward to seeing you as you cross the stage. So let us begin. It is my pleasure to welcome Kanker Bhattacharya, Chair, Electrical and Computer Engineering, to the podium.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present Dr. George Freeman. For over 35 years, Dr. Freeman established a sterling reputation as an outstanding engineering educator, administrative leader, and student advocate at the University of Waterloo. A kind, caring, and dedicated professor, Dr. Freeman was known by electrical and computer engineering faculty and students alike for delivering quality education year after year. To utilize his remarkable teaching talents, Dr. Freeman was appointed as the Electrical and Computer Engineering Teaching and Learning Champion in 2018 until his retirement in 2022. His work in this role is directly responsible for improving learning outcomes, student mental health, and the community through his promotion of evidence-based practices. Dr. Freeman has also accumulated an outstanding portfolio of university service, having volunteered on several committees throughout his time at Waterloo related to academic governance, strategic planning, policy development, indigenous initiatives, undergraduate program administration, and student advising. Most notably, he contributed long-standing service in senior leadership roles to the university at Waterloo's Faculty Association, Senate, and Board of Governors. In recognition of his many contributions to engineering education and exceptional service to academic staff associations, Dr. Freeman received the Dedicated Service Award from the Canadian Association of University Teachers. Mr. Vice-Chancellor, in recognition of his outstanding contributions to engineering education, administrative leadership, and positive student experience, I ask that you bestow the title of Honorary Member upon Dr. George Freeman.
I am honored to confer upon you, George Freeman, the title of Honorary Member of the University. My sincere congratulations.
It is now my pleasure to welcome Mary Wells, Dean, Faculty of Engineering, to the podium.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present Rola Dogger. Rola Dogger, a leading figure in the Canadian technology sector, has made it her mission to empower those around her. Immigrating to Canada from war-torn Lebanon in the 1990s, Ms. Dogger worked as a retail sales clerk before accelerating upward to become the president of Cisco Systems Canada and now Dell Technologies Global Channel Chief. She is one of only a few immigrant women to have ever attained such a leadership position. Her impact on the channel business has been widely recognized, with her named one of 2022's 50 most influential channel chiefs by CRN and a 2022 channel influencer. She has also been included in CRN's top 25 channel sales leaders of 2021, Power 100, and 2021's Women of the Channel. Ms. Dogger believes in the diversity of thought and has made it her mission to empower, support, and foster diverse talent. Her commitment to empowering women is shown through her recognition of one of the 2020 Top 25 Women of Influence and Top 100 Canada's Most Powerful Women by WXN, and by Women in Communications and Technology as the 2019 Woman of the Year. She was also named the 2021 Executive of the Year by LebNet and was selected as one of RBC's top 25 Canadian immigrant winners for 2019. Ms. Dogger is also a co-founder of the Black North Initiative and an active member of the 30% Club Advisory Board, where she supports Catalyst's work to accelerate progress for women in the workplace. In her spare time, if she has any, she volunteers at several organizations, including, and I'm so fortunate for this, as a member of Waterloo Engineering's Dean's Advisory Council, a board member of Cedars Cancer Foundation, and a member of the Circle of Champions for the Toronto Region Immigrant Employment Council, which promotes growth through diversity in the workplace. Mr. Vice Chancellor, in recognition of Ms. Dogger's trajectory from an entry-level position to her emergence as one of the Canadian technology sector's most remarkable minds, I ask that you bestow the title of Doctor of Engineering upon Rola Dogger.
I'm honored to confer upon you, Rola Dagger, the degree of Doctor of Engineering honoris causa. I extend my sincere congratulations.
Wow. It's an overwhelming feeling to be standing on this podium. But what was more overwhelming for me this morning walking to the campus with my kids and my life coach and watching all the parents' eyes glowing of proudness and happiness, celebrating the success of their kids, and the smiles of all the graduates. And guess what? You did it. Congratulations. First, let me begin by expressing my heartfelt gratitude to the individuals who have played a significant role in my journey to this point, because no one gets on a podium like this and achieves success on their own. Thank you to the University of Waterloo. It was the first university I started working with and giving back to the community through amazing individuals, President and Vice Chancellor Gohl, Dean, Mary Wells. I met her through my long COVID illness, and I was in ICU when my life coach that was sitting in the chair right next to my kids texted me and said, "I need you to meet Mary. She's amazing. She's a rock star, and you need to be on the DAC committee member." I said, "Well, after I fight for my life, I'll say yes." He goes, "No, you need to say yes just in case." So that was the best yes, Mary, and thank you for having me on your board. Provost, thank you for believing in an immigrant that had a story that had no choice but to succeed. And most importantly, my gratitude goes to the most support and love that I've ever gotten in my life is my two kids, Michael and Stephanie, and my amazing mentor and became a life coach sitting right next to my kids, and my parents and my 5 sisters that I always say, when my parents had 6 girls back in the days in Lebanon in a very small town, everybody looked at my parents that it was a curse, but my parents looked at us that was the biggest blessing that showed how having 6 girls could rock it. So, their belief in me and my family has been the force and the driving force behind my success, and I owe it all to them. Today, I stand before you in awe. Why? Because as a little girl from a small town called Dahr al-Mghara in Lebanon, which is in translation in English is back at the cave, with no formal degree, no education, receiving the honorary doctorate degree. I am overwhelmed with honor and gratitude. See, my life's journey has been far from typical. If I was meant to follow the normal trajectory of life, I wouldn't have been where I am today, and I wouldn't have waited a century to receive a degree. I would have been on an academic stage over 30 years ago, but instead of graduating from high school, I ran away from snipers. Instead of learning physics, I mastered how to carefully navigate missiles by escaping into a bomb shelter and hiding all my sisters. Instead of going to prom, I became skilled at covering the ears of my 2-month-old baby Stephanie from the sounds of dropping grenades. My life did not follow a typical path. If anyone knows me, they know typical is not in my vocabulary. Neither is no. We'll get to the no a little bit later. People call me a shit disturber, often, but actually most times, but I am a disruptor. Now, the word no is a small but mighty word, a word that we sometimes fear to hear, a word associated with so many rejections and failures. By a show of hand in this room, how many of you guys have gotten the word no? All right. I sure did, and I'm so happy to see that a lot of you also got the no. See, life has knocked me down few times. It has showed me things I never wanted to see. I've experienced poverty, sadness, illnesses, bullying, abuse, racism, and failures. But one thing is for sure, I always did and I always will get up again. Although no is a tiny word, it comes with a mighty lesson and pushes us outside of our comfort zone. It's a word that takes us from good to great. I am a living proof of the power of yes. So take those no's and turn them into opportunities. Opportunities that turn into gratitude, and never take the yes for granted as they could have been a no. I'd like to share 3 lessons I've learned throughout my 52 years of life that I hope all graduates will take to heart. Lesson number 1, cherish the person you are and embrace it. Embrace your uniqueness. Don't spend too much time trying to meet other people's expectations. Define your own path and lead an authentic life, and always believe you are enough. I repeat, always believe you are enough. Second, prioritize your health because it is your true wealth. See, I neglected my own health and well-being for years, but I've learned the hard way that taking care of ourselves, both mentally and physically, is crucial. Life is not a sprint, It is a marathon, so pace yourself, please. Take time to rest, reflect, and nourish your mind, body, and soul because so many people depend on you. Lastly, and most importantly for me, make a life of what you give, not just what you receive. Leave a positive impact on others and always give back. The joy of helping others is immeasurable. Your education today has equipped you with the knowledge and the skills necessary for you to go out and succeed in the world. But it is your passion, your resilience, and your unwavering commitment that will set you apart. So remember, something that guided me my entire life will also share with you that I hope it will guide you. You learn it, you earn it, and you better make sure you return it. Graduates, I urge you to remember that your choices shape your future. Congratulations for everything you have done and for the things you will do in the future. Congratulations for all your hard work. Walk away knowing that we need you. I need you. Your family needs you. Canada needs you. But most importantly, we need you to show up united, to speak up proudly, and to stand up strongly. Because it's not about when you get knocked down in life, it's about what you do when you get back up. And the last thing that I will share with you that my 86-year-old father reminds me every day, Rola, life owes you nothing. Life is an opportunity for you to make the best out of it. So go out and make the best out of the life you've been given. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Rola, for those inspirational remarks. They were wonderful. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mary Wells, and I have the great honor and privilege of serving as the Dean of the Faculty of Engineering here at the University of Waterloo. It really is a pleasure to be here today to celebrate this occasion with you. Congratulations, graduates. I have the honor of joining our Vice Chancellor in conferring your degrees as you embark into the world as Waterloo's newest graduates. Would the members of the graduating class please rise? Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present to you these scholars who have fulfilled the statutory requirements laid down by the Senate of the University that they may be admitted to their various and several degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me and in the university, I hereby admit you to your various and several degrees with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining. Congratulations.
Please be seated. It is now my pleasure to invite Maya Bishop, your class valedictorian, to the podium to address Convocation.
Good morning, Vice Chancellor Guell, Dean Wells, member of Convocation, and fellow graduates and guests. Thank you all for being here to celebrate the ECE class of 2023. For those of you that were lucky enough to attend Eng 101 Day before we even started school, you might have remembered our wonderful former Dean, Pearl Sullivan, gave a speech. And I distinctly remember her message to us. She said, "You worked very hard to get into Waterloo Engineering, and you will work even harder to get out of Waterloo Engineering. But every bit of your sweat will be absolutely worthwhile." And she wasn't wrong. Over the last 5 years, we've lived through ups and downs, or should I say, ups and lockdowns. I'm sure you all remember that first September, moving out for the first time ever, being thrown into the world of residence, orientation week, and starting our university adventures. Orientation week, or as we like to call it, O Week, was a time when everyone made some new friends and shared in the excitement of this new chapter in our lives. We couldn't wait to take on the world by building sculptures out of junk and shouting team chants at the top of our lungs and fully dunking ourselves in purple dye to show off our engineering pride for the week. Or maybe longer for those of you that didn't shower as much as you should have. No O Week would be complete without showing EdCom the respect they deserve by obeying their every whim, and who could forget the first time they saw the tool bearers, dressed in black, chained to our engineering mascot, the Tool. For those of you that don't know, our mascot is a 60-inch French. That's right, 60 inches. Once O Week was over, it was time for us to settle into our studies for the first time. As we all know, 1A was such a breeze. Like, who didn't ace ECE 105? In all seriousness, it was a bit of a wake-up call. We all had done extremely well in high school, and for some of us, including myself, this was the first time we had ever failed anything. It was also the first time we had that dreaded moment of telling our parents that grade. We persevered, only to get into 1B, which was equally as hard. But first year wasn't all stress and school. We had many great moments too. Between making new friends and new experiences like clubs, design teams, and intramurals, whatever path you took here at university, whatever clubs or groups you joined, it helped to shape your university experience, and it made it unique to you. Going into our second year, just when we started to understand how university works, everything changed. COVID hit, and we felt all alone in this new online world. We had to learn and adapt to connect to the world again. Some of us did this through a million Zoom calls or online games or just making sourdough bread. We learned to depend on our friends and our cohorts to help get us through. A big thank you to our professors who also had to step up and quickly pivot to our new virtual learning environment. Just a few memories of some of the ways profs helped get us through included songs of the day, peppering their slides with memes, or asking us to submit meals we'd cooked at home. After having half of our degree online, we put COVID behind us and came back to university at the start of our fourth year. We came back to a year of lasts. Our last class, our last pub crawl, our last exam. But this was also a time of firsts. We wanted to make up for all of the time we had missed, the only way engineers know how, by building our grad prank, which involved making many, many, many paper airplanes. We also created our capstone projects and received our iron rings. It wouldn't be a Waterloo story without talking about co-op. I can still remember all of us back in first year with the worst resumes ever still actually getting interviews. And wasn't it fun in those interviews when they asked, "Tell me about yourself," and you had to explain why being a camp counselor or working at McDonald's made you the perfect candidate for that engineering position. Sitting in class, you always knew who had an interview that day because instead of sweats and hoodies, they came into class in dress shirts and dresses. There is nothing like a co-op term. Not only are you making money and learning new skills, there is no school. Apart from PD, of course. For those of you that don't know, PD stands for Professional Development, and these are extremely useful mandatory courses that every student loves. Am I right? But co-op is an important part of Waterloo, and so are the people, and I want to thank a few of those people now. To start, Mary Wells, a fantastic Dean of Engineering. You had big shoes to fill, and you have certainly succeeded. A big thank you to everyone in the ECE department, including our ECE department chair, Kankar Bhattacharya, our current associate chair of undergrad studies, Mahesh Tripunatara, and Andrew Morden, who has been the associate chair of undergrad studies for most of our degrees. Thank you to all the faculty and staff who had a hand in shaping our degrees. And of course, thanks to you too, Mr. Goose. Thanks to everyone who has supported us along the way. Every one of us has our own person we want to thank. And before you leave university, I hope you not only thank them, but let them know how they impacted your life. We are leaving university at a time where all you hear about on the news is layoffs and a slow economy. But remember, we are Waterloo. We can find our place in this world. If we can't find the next job, we have the skills to create it. We are not alone. We have our friends, our 2023 class, and our university behind us. We are the next generation of thinkers and creators, and nothing is going to stop us. Because this is the last time we gather as a class, one last chant, one last time. Water, water, water! Thank you.
Thank you so much, Maya, for that really wonderful address. On behalf of our faculty, I offer my most sincere congratulations to you on your graduation day. You did it, everyone. This day should be celebrated because I know it was not an easy road to get here. Much hard work, many sleepless nights, and with talent and grit that you probably did not even imagine you had when you started your degree as first-year engineering students. Your parents and families are very, very proud of you, and graduates, you have no idea how relieved they are that you have now successfully completed your degree. I know you have gained some important life lessons throughout your Waterloo engineering journey, including hitting the ground running during your co-op terms, interviews during midterm exams, balancing the scheduling demands of classes, assignments, labs, and dissertations, and for a significant portion of your education, adapting to virtual learning during a global pandemic. The mental resilience, versatility, and academic ability you've honed here will allow you to go forward with confidence, knowing you can handle whatever comes next. Of course, what comes next is important, and I ask you to remember this: be you, be yourself, and be your best. You are all celebrating a journey of personal accomplishment and self-discovery. Each one of you is coming to the end of an educational journey that is unique to you. And the next journey you're about to begin must likewise also be tailored to suit you and rooted to who you are. And here's the tricky part. Rooted in knowing who you are and finding a place where you can have the greatest impact can be difficult. Spend the time you need to reflect on what you want to do in the future, and the impact you want to make on the world. But as we hurtle forward in an AI-infused future, I ask you to consider collectively how we can amplify our human qualities, empathy, trust, instincts, and courage to enable us to stay ahead and ensure our future is human-driven and human-aligned. But before all that, today we celebrate. So please, wholeheartedly celebrate your achievement with your peers, your family, your friends, and your fellow graduates. My congratulations to all of you. As we prepare to award your degrees, there are a few housekeeping notes to keep in mind. Guests, we ask that you please stay in your seats as your graduate crosses the stage. There will be professional photos taken of the graduates and plenty of time to take photos outside at the receptions after the ceremony. Graduates, when your name is called, you will be greeted by myself, the president, or the provost. In lieu of handshakes, please place your hand over your heart. We are all excited to meet you and celebrate your accomplishments together. This is your moment. Please do not be nervous. Enjoy it. I ask that you please show respect to all your fellow graduates by returning to your seat after crossing the stage so that we can all share in this celebration together. We will start with the doctoral graduates one at a time, followed by the master's and bachelor's graduates three at a time. And now, the moment you have been waiting for. It is time to present the degrees for the Faculty of Engineering.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Fatima Ahmadloo. Dr. Mohammed Khaled Al-Sharman. Dr. Anurag Anand Devadiga. Dr. Arash Fuladi Azarnamini. Dr. Omnia Gul M. Khan. Dr. Abdallah Mohammed Abdelaziz Mahmood Hussain. Dr. Asif Abdullah Khan. Dr. Chun Yu Mao. Dr. Amr Salaheldin Hashim Matar. Dr. Masa Parsapur. Dr. Dario Andres Peralta Moari. Dr. Abdullah Pil Ali. Dr. Bradley Edward Van Kasteren. Dr. Gabriel Vera. Dr. Si Yi Wong. Dr. Liang Shui. Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Master of Applied Science. Negin Azizi, Saleh Mohammed Salam Bahrayan, Andrew Richard Ballman. Fatime Fardno, Zehan Gao, Piyush Jha. Hui Shin Jin, Tejasvi Singh Jodhka, Puya Kananian. Artem Klashtorny, Ahmad Lakhani, Shi Jae Lin. Sheikh Nuruddin Farhana Hossein Priyana Marcel Joseph Robitaille. Negar Sabur, Somyadeep Saha, Samuel Mulatu Yigsa. Xiang Zhu. Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Master of Engineering. Divya Adish Agarwal, Tanvi Agarwal. Sheena Agrawal, Hina Allahabadi, Abdul Rahman Olatari. D. An Arib Ula Ansari, Sahithya Aruselvam. Shanti Meena Arumugam, Juhi Vasudev Bakani, Catherine Bailey. Subham Biswajit Bal, Swapnil Baluja, Deepa Barua. Pujitha Bhaskaran, Sushant Batra, Ayushi Beniwal. Rubani Bhatia, Mimansa Bisen, Shreya Reddy Bobiti. Neha Pranadika Bomana, Sanket Subhash Barole, Rukman Brar. Eric Bremner, Michael Jared Burt, Vivek Chauhan. Kritika Chopra, Vimanyu Chopra, Vaishnavi Ahmad Deshpande. Shraddha Digambar Dole, Shraddha Digambar Dole, Kavya Garikapati, Ryan Gao. Xiao Shuai Geng, Zhen Gong, Ritika Shantaram Gore. Neelkanth Goyal, Suraj Raju, Gunti Madugu, Chen Guo. Shubhanki Gupta, Sheng Hao, Bipinjot Kaur Hara. Chen Xin Huang, Abhinav Indarapu, Aza Iqbal. Ishleen, Akib Islam, Charvi Jain. Priyanka Jain, Kriti Jetli, Kangwei Jean. Harpreet Jolly, Akash Kadiri, Snigdha Kakar. Sindhuja Kanchanakuntla, Kashish Kaswan, Amanjot Kaur. Harsimran Kaur, Parnika Kaushik, Hitesh Kurana. Sarah Wahid Khwaja, Lalit Kungara, Sri Tarun Kothuri. Tejas Girish Latne, Xiaoke Li, Xinyang Li. Yan Hao Lin, Jerry Lin, Naga Yoshita Lingamseti. See, he got the selfie without the hood. Ayuan Liu, Zihan Liu, Brian Luong. Tejaswini Mahajan, Daraben Minish Kumar Mehta, Falgun Nyanendra Meshram. Heli Venabin Chetanbai Mystery, Xiao Shui Mo, Abdul Sadiq Muhammad. Kaja Amir Kafil Mohammed, Suhail Tarapel Mohammed, Arshad Mohammed Shafi Momin. Venkata Akil Mupawaparatu, Vidya Murali, Pradeep Naga Krishna Kant Muta. Harman Kartik Naik, Shrenik Nambiar, Princess Gloria Oahimire. Jay Panara, Mudit Parmar, Daria Ajit Kumar Patel. Nagma Salimbai Patel, Parth Nitinbai Patel, Parth Bhadrash Kumar Patel. Rishi Atul Patel, Ria Jitendra Kumar Patel, Yash Ketanbai Patel. Swetha Perial Periachapin, Paulo Christopher Mapa Pigging, Chinmay Bakulesh Kumar Prajapati. Ramisha Kaiser, Sujita Ramash, Swapnil Pravin Rana. Abdul Halim Budi Santoso Ratmono, Aaron J. Rawanwar, Edmund Samaha. Rumna Samanta, Navjot Singh Sandhu, Vijitha Sasidaran. Premchander Satish Hayat Shah, Juhi Prag Shah. Bahare Shapar, Aditya Sharma, Himalaya Sharma. Rahul Sharma, Hongyi Shi, Amal Preet Singh. Gursahib Singh, Karanjot Singh, Navneet Ishan Singh. Ravideep Singh, Sumati Singh, Sriram Sivaraman. Hauran Song, Hong Yao Song, Bill Song. Kilav Soni, Xiao Wei Sun, Sridhar Suryanarayan. Nirav Goriben Vinubai Talavia, Mukul Taneja Yuan Tao. Mrunal Teli, Gopi Shankar Tayel, Omkar Satish Tingre. Yash Tiwari, Shannon Bosco Francis Torcado, Priyanka Chandrakant Uttarwar. Shyam Kirit Kumar Vidalia, Hardik Madhu Rabji Vanya, Adi Vashisht. Yulin Wan, Haoran Wang, Hirang Wang. Yu Tong Wang, Kunyuan Wu, Kunyang Xie. Shuoni Shu, Kai Hua Yang, Si Tong Ye. Yashaswini Yogesh, Runze Yuan, Abi Daksa Rajendra Zanzarukia. Cheng Zheng Zhang, Feng Qi Zhang, Han Jie Zhang. Mr. Vice Chancellor, I now present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Applied Science Computer Engineering. Rafael Buenvaje, Academia, Andra Adriana Akimescu, Jesse Guillermo Acosta. Dhruv Agarwal, Santiago Aguilar, Faduma Ahmed. Muhammad Hamza Alam, Satyana Anton, Daniel Arakchiv. Manbir Singh Arora, Joanne Baba, Yingjian Bai. Arhan Banerjee, Leo Bao, Arjun Bawa. Patrick Biko, Kartikia Bardwaj, Jai Vinish Bhatt. Siddharth Bhattacharjee, Jawad Bimani, Maya Victoria Paikera Bishop. Trevor Thomas James Boot, Kevin Mitchell Gordon Brennan, Catherine Jahwa Tai. Yankee Tsai, Caleb Thomas Chaco, Elisa Sarah Chang. Tzi Liang Chen, Cole Cherney, Safwan Chowdhury. Ruhani Chug, Colin Daniel Chung, Shu Rui Tsui. Joshua Martins Kuna, Karan Duya, Archin Datta. Anthony Natale De Luca, Shimona De Souza, Omer Farouk Demirel. Kawal Preet Diol, Adam Ding, Rui Fei Du. Ryan Rumeng Shie Delert, Sultan Imaish, Gautam Ravi. Nita Esfarieni, Aiden Ronald Gordon Foster, Patrick Forchok. Morgan Anthony Gallant, Chen Hao Gao, Jesus Francisco Garcia Moreno. Ikamdeep Singh Grewal, Si Ki Guo, Aviv Jesse Dawson Haber. Our next graduate is also the recipient of the Sanford Fleming Foundation Medal for Cooperative Work Term Proficiency, Zheng Hao Guo. Gite Han, Lucy Lu Han, Nathan Hartman. Serena He, Emily Socheta Hem, Aisha Heza. Quinn Henry Hodges, Anthony John Paul Norman Hopkins, Tian Hong Hu. Stephanie Siwai Shu, Andrew Hua, Xiao Yun Hua. Umar Farouk Hussein, Alexander Jabur, Brian Jiang. Nikita Kabir Sathira Govindunath Kadugaha, Ansar Zunun Khan. Sulman Khan, Yug Khana, Yuvika Kurdenvis. Saifuddin Katak, Tanmay Kurana, Daniel Kim. Sanghun Eric Kim, Yulia Tamara Kluev, Robert Kuzmar. Benny Da Young Lam, Michael Andrew J. Lam, Anthony Marcus Lau. Catherine Lee, Grace Lay, Cheng Yong Lee. Mervyn Lee, Ricky Jia Lei Lee, Shi Zhen Lee. Wen Hao Lee, William Lee, Yuchuan Lee. Yu Yang Lee, Ga Chun Lin, Caroline Liu. Jason Ji Xian Liu, Jing Liu, Shuhan Liu. Ted Lampson Liu, John Liu, Grace J. Liu. Aditi Lotia, Courtney Louie, David Liu. Emily Luong, Mengzi Liu, Jeff Ma. Kurash Magsudlu, Muaz Mahmood, Yash Malik. Harshit Manchanda, Moyez Farouk Mansour, Dhruv Mathur. Dante Matza, Hitansh Niraj Kumar Mehta, Devin Scott Miller Junk. Chintan Suresh Kumar Mistry, Guru Bani Priyamonga, Girujan Nagulaswaran. Ashish Natesh, Shane Ashant Nesaraja, Chuhan Emi Ni. Quan Kong Ni, Brian Niu, Lucas Noguera Seraphim de Araujo. Abhijit Pandey, Yathartha Panigrahi, Harish Parthasarathi. Fenil Kumar Patel, Rushil Anil Kumar Patel, Samruda Dhiren Patel. Our next graduate is also the recipient of the Sanford Fleming Foundation Medal for Academic Excellence, Samarth Vimarsh Kumar Patel. Vishwesh Rohit Kumar Patel, Ria Pathak, Satwik Panak. Andrew Peng, Kyle Ryan Pinto, Cheng Yong Qing. Khalid Medat Ridwan, Amio Mahmudur Rahman, Iram Rahman. Nirosh Ratnaraja, Faizan Hanif Rehman, Andy Wren. Joshua John Klapwick Rurda, Kyunghan Ryu, Puranjoy Saha. Sergio Sanchez, Shanae Save, Michael John Felix Sawyer. Taif Mahmood Shah, Shusil Shapkota, Raghav Sharma. Emily Shi, Ryan Dingri Shi, Ifaz Ome Shikder. Agamjot Singh Sidhu, Arnav Singh, Siddhant Singhal. Akash Sirimana, Gabriel Christian Su, Shreyas Srivasta. Chang Su, Rebecca Su, Connor Seamus Sweet. Darren Chun Ho Tang, Hafiz Tayyab Tanvir, Anushka Tayal. Pratham Dukrol, Adrian Tin Sing Tien, Manasi Tirakachi. Andrew Tran, Caitlin Wingyan Si, Muradil Uyghur Udun. Stephen David Vallejo Cevallos, Daniel Joseph Vandenhoven, Dylan Michael Verone. Rupa Vemulapalli, Stefan Noah Versillo, Naman Verma. Richmond Victor Kumar, Anson Wan, Ann Wong. Conan Wong, Guan Yu Wong, Jiaxi Wang. James Wei, Daryl Jia Yin Wu, Ivas Wu. Kyanyi Wu, Shwanki Wu, Yiru Wu. Raymond Xia, Julie Zhu Xiao, Kihan Xing. Simon Zijian Yan, Haolong Yang, Jia Wei Yang. Alice Ye, James Ye, Daniel Shanming Yu. Enting Zhang, Gerald Zhang, Nicole Jia Wen Zhang. Our next graduate is also the recipient of the Sanford Fleming Foundation Medal for Cooperative Work Term Proficiency. Jianxing Zhang. Yifan Zhang, Jason Zhao, Julia Zhao. Kevin Zhou, Yishuan Zhou, Yikai Zhou. Li Shang Lian Zhu, Max Zhu, Ziyi Zhuang. Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Applied Science, Electrical Engineering. Johan Alant, Ojuromi Oluwadamilare Aneke, Faye Asan. Voidan Bochev, Francis Allen Chambers, Kunal Chandan. Florin Daniel Dobre, Devin Joseph Doring, Yahia Fahmy. Alexander Fedev, Shunethra Ganapathy Senthil Kumar, Liufang Gu. Our next graduate is also the recipient of the Sanford Fleming Foundation Medal for academic excellence. Irina Guarisma. David Hardy, Charmaine Ho, David Hu. Ding Jie Hu, Ahmad Abrar Hussein, Colin Jonathan Clark Jones. Richard Jung, Rohit Singh Kocher, Sandy Lee. Yuhai Lee, Brandon Lisk, Marley Liu. Jakob Leonard Mrochik, Sebastian Elo Oslis, Nicholas Alexander Pakang. Our next graduate is also the recipient of the Ontario Professional Engineers Foundation for Education Gold Medal for the highest cumulative overall average upon graduation from the Faculty of Engineering, also the recipient of the Sanford Fleming Foundation Medal for Cooperative Work Term Proficiency, double medal winner, Kirsten Ainsley Overton. I know it's a long ceremony. We're about halfway now. I'm joking. I'm on to the last page. We're almost there. Thomas William Paraschuk, Thomas William Rosehart, Jawad Salahuddin. Sarvath Sharma, Audrey Simar, Jonathan Bhagwan Singh. Rajan Sood, Navila Nandini Suku, Aditya Srinivasan. Katerina Tarasi Steblik, Ning Xuan Wang, Zizhuo Wang. Chin Ying Wu, Shu Chong Yu, Zahin Mohammed Zayman. Shadi Saba Zagari, Lu Qi Zhang, Wan Ting Zhang. Please join me in offering congratulations to all of our Faculty of Engineering graduates.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, I now request you to confer in absentia the various and several degrees upon those candidates who were approved by Senate but who were unable to be present at today's convocation.
I confer the degrees in absentia. Thank you.
Well, to our graduates and new alumni, congratulations on this accomplishment once more. Thank you to our team of staff, faculty, and volunteers for making this ceremony a success. In particular, I wish to extend our appreciation to Indigenous Knowledge Keeper Mayungan Henry and the Cedar Hill Singers for their contributions to this ceremony. Thank you also to all of the family, friends, and supporters here today for joining our graduates in this celebration and for supporting these graduates during their academic journey. And to our new graduates, thank you. Thank you for your commitment and your dedication during your time at the University of Waterloo, but also for your dedication, your enthusiasm, and your success, which inspires all of us. I've heard from many of you about how Waterloo has shaped you and how your time here has helped establish your future plans and your aspirations for making the world a better place. I hope you take pride in the fact that while the university may have helped shape you, that you've also made an impact on this institution. In receiving your degree today, you've accomplished something truly momentous. It's a testament to what you've learned, but also to all that you've sacrificed and all that you stand to achieve in the future. Take the knowledge you've acquired, as many before you have, and make a difference in the world. You're now going to see the world better, and you're going to help our institution to stay connected to it. Your connection makes us stronger, and it offers you a global community of over 242,000 alumni around the world. Remember that there is a community standing behind you, supporting you, and cheering you on. So as you embark on the next phase of your life, be confident in the foundation that you developed here. You have the tools and the courage and the creativity and the patience and the determination to take on any challenge. We are one community that continuously shapes the future through these qualities. As you have benefited from attending Waterloo, this institution has benefited from having you as part of our community. It's been an honor to have you as students, and I wish you only the best in the future. Upon the completion of the ceremony, graduates and their guests, along with faculty and others who supported the students through their Waterloo student experience, are invited to continue the celebration on the BMH Green inside the large reception tent. At this point, it's my pleasure to welcome back Mayungan Henry, Indigenous Knowledge Keeper, to provide an Indigenous closing. Thank you.
Ani, Bujo, Sego, Danse, Sagoli. Those are just a few of the indigenous languages in this region, words of greeting. I'd just like to say in closing that it's been an honor to be part of your celebration today, to witness the beautiful faces of happiness as you cross the stage. But before I close, I'd like to ask that you use your imagination for 1 second to think about, rather than sitting in the rows that you are, imagine sitting in a big circle where you can see your friends and the people who you've spent some time with over these number of years at the university. See how happy they are and see how happy you are together. Then as you're sitting there, two people come into the middle of the circle, and they're elderly. They're like a grandmother and a grandfather, come in very beautifully dressed and just happy faces on them. And they look at each and every one of you, and they very clearly ask that with now where you are, with the education that you have, the knowledge that you have, they would ask you very clearly, what are you going to do with that knowledge now? And one of their suggestions would be to think about our beautiful Mother, the Earth. Think about the water and how much we need to keep it sacred, how the air, we have to keep it clean, and how our future generations will benefit if we all work together to make this planet a better place. And I think this is what our elders are hoping to see out of you. But they also wanted to bring one more element. Some of you, I know, have lost members over the time you were in school. Family members, partners, grandparents, whoever that might be. Anyone that you love and still think about them. And they made it maybe a little bit hard because you were thinking about them at times. But I want to tell you, and these elders want to tell you, that those people that you love so dearly were with you and are still with you. And if you look at the beautiful sunshine, the water that flows, the air on a warm day as it hits your face, that's the love that they're sending from Creator's world. And the elders would always close the circle by the words that we use in our language for love, which is Zagidwin. We love you all. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you again, Elder Henry. We're grateful for your contributions and those of the Cedar Hill Singers to today's ceremony. Your contributions are an important reminder of the work underway and the work yet to be done in recognizing the historical and ongoing wrongs perpetrated against Indigenous peoples and the legacy of colonialism still in place today. Convocation is officially adjourned. Please rise if you are able and stay at your place while the stage party departs.